Only the first concealing product and they already hit jackpot. Flower Nose Liquid Concealer, here I come. Shade 01, a light beige brightening shade. You can use this as a liquid highlighter or you can use it to lighten the foundations that you have that are too dark for your skin tone. For me, depending on the looks I'm wearing, I use it as a liquid highlight under my eyes or I use it to highlight my tear trough area. On my skin tone, the color is not too bright, so it gives a very natural, soft brightening effect. PK02, a light pinky shade with hints of peach. This is made to be the liquid dupe for their very famous blush, Snowy Pearl 雪霜珍珠. If your skin tone is on the fairer side, you can use this as a color corrector. If not, you can use it as an under eye highlight in general. So far, I've only used it as an under eye highlight, not too bad. It gives a very natural, soft brightening effect. As compared to 01, 02 will give you a softer and a little bit more cutesy effect because of its pink shade. 01 will give you a bolder and louder effect. You can call this the Snowy Pearl, but base product version. It's not gonna give you the same amount of pink as compared to if you use the blush, because after all, that is a blush and this is a face product. VA03, the concealing shade that will suit most medium skin tones according to Flower Nose. Use this to conceal and color correct any spots on your face with uneven skin tone, for example, the sides of your mouth or maybe even your under eye. Flower Nose collaborated with a Chinese influencer to come up with this formula, and I have watched introductory videos of this product from the Chinese influencer's page. The influencer also mentioned in their video that they sometimes use this as a foundation instead of a concealing product. So if you have a skin tone that is very similar to this shade, you can use this as a foundation too. If your skin tone is much deeper, you can also use this as a highlight. VA3 and PH4 actually look pretty similar. It's just that VA3 is more yellow and beige, while PH04 has much more orangey and peachy tones. PH04 can be used as a color corrector for under your eyes. Swatching it now for the first time, I might just try that out because I use quite a dark orange shade to color correct my own under eyes. PH04 is also suitable for concealing your acne spots or any dark spots that you have on your skin or even your under eyes. The formula is, wow, it's an interesting formula. It's watery, but it does not move around easily. The first shade I tried was actually PK02. When I took it out of the tube for the first time, the formula actually spilled onto my dress. I was a little bit annoyed by that. I was like, oh, okay, this is a little bit too watery. But after it touched my face for the first time and I blended it out, wow, I was immediately impressed. The formula set and stayed put so nicely. The way it blended and the effect it had after setting was impressive. Soft, matte, a hint of blurring, I feel, effect. Even though I have dry skin, it is not too drying. If you're using this formula for the first time, it can feel a little bit too watery than your usual concealing products. Start off with a little bit and then layer the product up as you go. And when you get used to it, you can just apply however much you need. For better control, you can fold the puff into half and then blend it out. Another way is that after putting on the product, you can let it sit there for a good 10 to 15 seconds before blending it out. This will give you better control as well. One thing though is that if you're like me, you use a color corrector and then you conceal, and then, oh, where does this come in, right? Do you apply this before everything or after everything? What are your steps? For me, I tried it out today with this look. I color corrected, concealed, and then I applied this as a liquid highlight, but you have to be very careful with that, right? Because you don't want to move your other products around. After all that, I highlighted my tear trough again with WH01. Then I set it with a highlight powder. Held up pretty well with my other concealing products, so ooh, that's a pass from me. The formula also did not oxidize too much. Here are the swatch comparisons after 3 hours. I've been really enjoying these. Just a big pity that I cannot use 2 out of the 4 shades. If you are a huge fan of concealing products like I am, I definitely recommend you check this formula out. It is one worth trying out. Thank you for watching as usual, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!